And we are underway, number 1 against number 2. And the ball goes into the end zone. And they'll go inside Isaiah Cobb, and the Patriot defense swarms to the football. And they so tricky that you almost have to guess as a play caller. Dylan Hopkins going to carry the football and close to first down yardage. They'll take him out.
What Hopkins brings this year.
2nd down and 6. Hopkins will throw for the first time. Looks to throw. Catch is made. They will get the first down. That's Christian. Out on the field together. Irregardless of scores, what a great moment for both of those teams. Isaiah Cobb running downhill, down to the 47, a gain of 9. Patriots going to come, and they'll get the first down barely. T. Hodge, the young Blake Watson goes in motion, and Hopkins is going to keep this one. Gets to the outside and will step out at the 37, a gain of 8, and the Maryville offense making a load in the middle for the Patriot defense. Hopkins keeps them guessing and will carry it down. Hopkins looks to throw, has a gap, and the Patriots will step up, knock him down at the 20, but another first down. Patriot defense. Hopkins will fake to Cobb, throws it to T. Hodge out of the backfield. Hodge looking for the end zone. Out at the 2. They'll call Hodge out at the 2. What a great call on a 3rd down and 6. And Derek Hunt is the play caller, really in a rhythm.
Yeah, play action to Cobb. And then his brother slips out.
They'll hand off to Cobb. Almost taken down in the backfield. Touchdown. Cobb should have been taken down in the backfield, but the missed tackle, and Maryville strikes first.
And that's why you have to be so good at tackling in these big games. And that's what Kevin Creasy talked about. Our guy said he's tough to bring down. He hurts when you try to tackle him.
They'll go inside, and the Rebels get in the backfield to make the tackle, leading the. Linnell steps in, the passing quarterback, and they'll keep it on the ground. They'll get to the outside. It's Mookie Wilson. Wilson takes it out past the 20. So they'll rotate back to Goodrich at quarterback. He'll hand off right tackle. Here comes Justin Jefferson to the outside. Anderson Jefferson cutting back, still running out to midfield, and a 29-yard scamper for 2nd down and 7 at the 48. Goodrich this time will keep it, still running. Finally taken down. He'll be on the screen. First 3rd down of the drive for the Patriots. They'll go right up the middle. They'll get it and then some. Into the secondary. And there is the size of Mookie Wilson, the junior, with 450 yards. Yeah, we thought we'd have a low-scoring affair. They'll hand off to him again, and he busts into the secondary, running over defenders down to the 10.
There he goes, spoken like a true senior. So these guys are really excited about the pizza. Obviously a great game, and guys, I'll send it back to you.
Absolutely, because right on cue, every time Sarah talks, somebody scores, and this time it's Jerron Rooks, the senior, gets into the end zone for the touchdown for Oakland.
Yeah, showed plenty of toughness. They hand it to him going right, and Rooks runs over a defender. Coming up right here, lays waste to Devon Kimball, and he's in for 6.
Oakland and Maryville tied at 7 in a 6A semifinal. Addison's going nowhere.
Yeah, nobody off that backside. Picks up number 6.
3rd and 10. Hopkins will look to throw. Looking out to the far side, and
right now.
2nd down and 10 at the 31. Hopkins going to keep it himself and will take it out to the 40. 1st and 10 at the 45. Hopkins looking to throw. Gets some pressure from behind. Taken down at the 35.
That's Christian Cantrell coming in off the weak side.
Undefeated. Maryville number 2 at 12-1. But Dylan Hopkins wasn't there the first time around. And he is a difference maker, that one too. And he is back out there this year. Second down and 7. They are staying on the ground, and why not? Mookie Wilson.
Right now, Oakland's offensive line winning the point of attack.
They'll look to throw. First time they put it up in the air, and that would have been a difficult. Third down and 5, and they'll look to throw. Little pass inside of the Rebel defense all over it to the 43, and it'll bring up a 4th and 2. They may get it, but I still think it's too early. Now they'll get it, and they'll get more into the secondary, and look out here. Still running. Down inside the 10, touchdown. Mookie Wilson takes it 57 yards, and that gambling Kevin Creasy pays off in a Patriots lead.
Yeah, and Maryville had so many players in the box that once the offensive line blocked it up pretty well and Mookie Wilson cleared, he was off to the races. One broken tackle, and then a good stiff arm for great measure right here. And 4 finds 6 to put Oakland ahead.
Placement. 1 yard on the gain. Hopkins looks to throw and will keep it himself. Gets a nice block and gets to the outside. Stumbles out at the 33. Gain of 12 and a first down. Hopkins looks to throw across the middle.
And there's the sure-handed sophomore, A.J.
Once again, legitimately 3 shutouts in the playoffs. Nice block there. Getting to the outside, boom! Did you see the block? They're going to throw a flag, and this is what we saw at the Fulton Catholic game. Second down and 9. Hopkins looks to throw. Across the middle, catch is made. Into the secondary, taken down to the 30-yard line, goes A.J. Davis. And that a gain of 22 yards. Level that have the moxie of a Dylan Hopkins. Hand off to Hodge, and Hodge will take it down to the 25, maybe a gain of 5. Second down and 5. They'll give it to Cobb around left end. He'll get the first down and a little bit more. Cobb carrying defenders down to the 6.
Oakland's got to be careful. Cobb was on the ground. Could have got a little excessive there at the end. They don't call it.
That's big boy.
A great look right here. Look at all the Oakland Patriots in the box.
10th play of the drive. First down and goal at the 6. Oh, Hopkins fakes it. Going to roll out, look to throw across the middle. Touchdown. And there's your boy one more time, A.J. Davis for the touchdown. A 6-yard score, and we're an extra point away from a tie.
You have to be cognizant of where number 3 is at all times. They roll him out. Nice bootleg, nice play call. Oakland fooled, and then a great route.
They bring Goodrich back in at quarterback. Inside handoff almost dropped by Rooks.
And that little
kicker. They'll swing this one out. Got some running room down to the 41-yard line.
Oakland with the one timeout left down across the middle of the field.
They got Jefferson split down to the bottom of your screen. Linnell will look to throw, and this will run the clock out. The one thing you couldn't have happen is you couldn't run the football if you're the quarterback, and that'll take you to halftime. Not a smart play by the junior quarterback, and it will.
They work him here in the second half.
They'll turn and hand off to Jefferson off left tackle.
Oakland had more time.
Third down and 5. The Patriots bring the pressure, and they're going to pay for it. Across the middle. Down the sideline. And still running. Out of bounds. They'll throw a flag, maybe for a face mask, on A.J. Davis. First and 10. Up the middle. Looking for the end zone. Going to take it down to the 3 possible plays. They looked at the sideline. And Hunt tells them what to do. They'll hand off the T. Hodge, touchdown. He walks into the end zone for a 3-yard score and gives the Rebels a 20-14 lead.
That was an easy call. A great call by the Maryville offense, and unbelievable blocking by David Ellis's offensive line. Watch Sloan. But then you also got
look at his brother.
Isaiah Cobb, which is a pseudo fullback on that play, steps into the hole and frees it up.
4 yards, so a second down and 14 at the 15. They'll go back to the ground to Rooks. Rooks with a block. Rooks, oh! Slips up at the 31-yard. Second down and 4 at the 38. They'll hand off to Mookie Wilson. They've had success here. They have it again. Past midfield. Down to the 30. Down to the 15. Still carrying defenders to the 12.
You talked about early, Mark. Wilson.
They get on the right side. Following blockers. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown. 10-yard touchdown.
Timmy Goodrich, he directed the offense, and now he's directing the band after scoring 6. They were confused, but Goodrich got him in the right formation, and then he ran behind that right side, which had a couple of key blockers out in front. Replacing George Quarles, it has to be.
High snap. Hopkins comes up with it, buried back at the 20.
That's Christian Cantrell coming through. Just not enough time for Hopkins.
Cantrell all-region as a sophomore, a 2-year starter, a tight end, and on the defensive front, and you can see why. They've got speed and size on the line of with our broadcast group here. 4:29 to go. Here come the Patriots, and just shoving off defenders.
Mookie Wilson been the secret weapon, so to speak, tonight.
Maryville sideline rises to its feet.
Going
to be a hold. Doesn't matter what happens here. But they'll turn down the penalty.
Though.
Dylan Hopkins will hand off. Look out here. Here's that play. A.J. Davis looking to throw and says, okay, not going to work. And he'll get the first down. And there was the play where they were going to run that trickeration. But give A.J. Davis a lot of credit for not making a mistake.
Yeah, went to throw it, nothing there. Kept his eyes up the field and then finally said, all right, I'll go make a play.
Sophomore. A sophomore to make h3sports.org. They'll hand off inside, busting through. Isaiah Cobb gets a block and tripped up out at the 35, a gain of 13 yards and a first down. Nice blocking. Led by Jack Williams, number 62.
Cobb has been relatively quiet. He's had some big plays, but they've not given him an abundance of carries.
Oakland defense looks a little confused, running all over the place. Three down linemen, 2 linebackers. They've spread things out. And Hopkins will keep the football, comes around left end, and will be tripped up at the 46. It's a gain of 8, a first down.
Was able to flip the field for Maryville.
Sure.
I think you got to capitalize here, and you do it with number 2 in the backfield.
Isaiah Cobb over 1,000 yards rushing this year and 18 touchdowns, but he'll be a lead blocker right here for the quarterback, Dylan Hopkins, who will take a shot.
Left side.
1st and 10. Hopkins is going to call out. He's going to audible out of this one. Sees something that he likes, and that's a handoff to Cobb. And Spencer, along with a few of his buddies, there to make the tackle. Derek Hunt saying you have to guess as a play caller against this defense. And they'll look to throw. Hopkins will throw this one out to Davis. A nice open field tackle by Woody Washington.
That was a great. Oakland's got to be mindful of Hopkins' ability to pick up the play with his legs.
They'll bring pressure. He takes a shot, and an incomplete pass will make it 4th down and 5. Jerron Rooks, who goes bogey, empty set for Hopkins. They'll bring pressure. Hopkins steps up, and he will not get the first down. Oakland's defense read that play like a book, and they will hold. Cantrell and Spencer.
Been a man tonight.
Yeah, he has.
Spencer.
10. They'll hand off up the middle again.
Can dial up the right call.
Goodrich is in. They've got Tacoy Randolph, number 9, in there. And the quarterback's going to keep it himself. Slippery little guy into the secondary. He's gone. 15 58 yards, touchdown.
Slippery's right. He found a crease, hit it, and never looked back. Good blocking, but better vision from that young man right there, Timmy Goodrich.
Watch the vision of Goodrich on the interior, and once he makes the move there, and Michael Jones grabs a whole bunch of air, Goodrich is gone 58 yards.
Back to Oakland at this juncture in the football game.
3 receivers to the near side, 8:44 to go. Dylan Hopkins going to run this one himself. Very patient run, will pick up 5 yards and a 2nd down and 5. A 3-play 2nd and 5. They'll hand off up the near side. Isaiah Cobb following blockers, patiently running, getting to the outside past the 35. Out at the 38. Is there a penalty? Yes, there is. A late flag. Utah State, but he'd love to have that one back. 7th penalty of the night on Oakland. They give it to Markham. They'll run the reverse. Dylan Hopkins all by himself. There's the trick play. Hopkins catches it at the 28. He's touchdown. 48 yards. We wondered when Derek could roll the dice.
The same form of spinal stenosis that Cooper Manning had.
Switch things up here. Oh, football comes out. They got a hat on the football and the turnover of the game.
That's our guy, Ethan Inslee. He had a big play earlier in the game. The young sophomore comes through, comes up with the recovery. The hit, though.
Joe Newberg collision of the night is that one right there. The helmet on the football gives the Rebels the ball down at the 26.
Looked like Will Oren
at this point in the field, but let's see what happens. Hopkins looks to throw. Across the middle, intercepted! Intercepted! Good grief, what a play. I don't even know what just happened.
Great play by the linebacker. And then an even better play by his teammates.
Watch it again. Hopkins throws.
It's Michael Bond, 7.
And it bounces off his hand. And there's Justin Jefferson to reach out and make a huge turnover. That's 2 in a matter of 30 seconds.
Jefferson was
moving game, by the way, too. 2nd down and 6. They'll hand it to Rooks. Rooks to the outside, still on his feet. Will take it out past the 32. Maybe the Seth Oren, Riley Janot all in on that last tackle. Looking to throw. Throws it across the middle, intercepted at midfield.
That's Oren again. He forces the fumble. Now he comes up with the interception.
Brevin Linnell intercepted by Will Oren at midfield, and just an errant throw.
Just sailed on him a little bit. Oren comes down with it. Maryville's.
Hopkins will keep it himself, going nowhere. Lost 2 yards. Jerron Rooks gets in the backfield.
Yeah, Rooks comes. They make a play. Same
3rd down and 9. 3rd and 9. Hopkins looks to throw, and the catch is made by guess who? Hopkins looks to Derek Hunt on the sideline. Hunt says run the play. Hodge inside, buried by Rooks again.
Smart plays here from Hopkins.
Hopkins looking to throw. Gets it out of the backfield. Tackle is made at the 32. It's going to be a 4th down and 3.
49 yards. Got to bring pressure, and they are.
They're bringing the house. They'll get it outside to Cobb. Cobb breaks the tackle. Inside the 30. 1st down. Wow. This is going to be close. It's going to be much closer than I thought it would. Of the drive. Clock running.
Can't take a sack.
Hopkins looks to throw. Gets it out to Markham. Markham out at the 24.
There's your 4-year starter, your senior.
1 timeout left. Hopkins coming to the near side. Hopkins looking for the speed. Gets down to about the 21. They'll say he got out of bounds.
the Super Bowl. This is to win. This is to put your team in a state championship game.
Jack Cone from 39 yards. Snap is back. Kick is up. Kick is good.
Oakland wanted a flag for movement. It looked like there was, but no flag is down. And Maryville has the lead with 21 seconds to go, and Oakland is beside themselves on the other side. Watch the movement. 11 was never set. Never set.
Ball here. It is returnable. Picked up at the 10. They'll throw it back to the near side. Oh, if it hadn't bounced, they got blockers in front. Look out here. Woody Washington down the sideline. Caught from behind at the 45. For just a second, I thought Washington was going to pull the old Titans.
Call a timeout and then throw to the end zone.
They've got time. This may be the only play if they don't hurry. Catch is made. They'll step out at the 44. They'll have one more play.
That's all you can ask for is a chuck to the end zone with 2.9 to go.
Well, you got to do the old throw it, and they'll get it to the end zone. It's up for grabs, and it's intercepted, and Maryville goes back to state. And they will storm the field as Will Oren comes up with his second interception of the game. And number 2 beats number 1.
Gutsy performance on both sides. Tip your cap to both of them.
Yeah, no losers in this one. Just somebody scored less points than the other one.
And our pilot trivia winner is ecstatic.